waiting for it to load up.
Pull up a seat. Why don't you lend me your ear? Why don't you? We got some things to talk about. I'm sure that you wanna hear. We picking your brain. We spreading knowledge. You are rocking with T and DJ. It's the vibes and the logic.
Man, that's my song, man. I don't care what nobody say.
I see. I got you.
Yeah, I do like, yeah.
No,
with the nosy ass. With
yeah,
the
like
nosy ass. What's happening? What's up with you?
hello, everybody. Hope everyone is good on this Tuesday evening because it's
Yep.
6. So, yes, thank y'all for tuning in to the Vibe and Logic podcast with T and D.
Yes, man. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate all the love. We appreciate y'all showing up, rocking with us on the Vibe and Logic, you know. So, yeah, man. We got some things to talk about.
So, thank you for the year. Yes. So thank y'all for tuning in. We have missed being here. Life be busy, so we'll be having to pivot. When life gives you something, you gotta readjust. So here it is. So we are definitely here. If you have not, please like, share, as well as subscribe on the YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell so that you know when we are live. Us on Facebook, Spotify, Pandora, iHeart, all those wonderful places and spaces, and our Facebook page if you have not. And you can go and follow TK's Chronicles of a Black Sheep podcast on Facebook and as well. Appreciate you.
For sure. What's up, man? What's up? You smiling? You smiling from ear to ear like the cat from Alice in Wonderland, man. What's up?
I had some chocolate. I didn't woke up a little bit. I was dragging a little bit. I've been busy running errands all day, so I done got a little chocolate.
Okay, that's what it is. I'm like, what's up with you, man? I mean, you're always kind of jolly and chipper, but just a little bit more. I ain't mad at it though.
Man, I'm just thankful and blessed.
Yes, you are. Blessed to have me as a bestie. Yeah. Oh, that's not what you was going to say? Oh, I'm sorry. I jumped ahead. Carry on.
Oh, okay. That's what we doing today. Oh, okay. You right. Blessed. Yes, blessed to have a ticket into heaven. Yes.
That's because I be praying for you.
I be needing them prayers. I be needing them too. I take them.
I would like order her steps, Lord. Give her guidance and direction, Lord.
If you don't even know how I went back to that this week, I was in here having me a whole praise and testimony service, and that song came on, and I hadn't sung that. You know, the last time I heard that song, Mimi Red was singing it.
Oh, for real?
Baby, that woman
is that what she came to the church to sing it?
She could sing that song out the water, baby.
I remember.
So, and that's one of the moments of growing up when you hear the classic singers from the local classic singers that can get that one song.
Wait. Hold on. Before you go too far, man, I got to put on some smell good. You know, it's that Unk Life right here. You know, I put on my little signature fragrance. Man, that's everything right there, boy. That's that Unk Life. You'll get yours soon.
I see. I didn't even have to say nothing. You see me. I just looked at the date. Like
I got the spray and
I'm counting down the days.
I got the spray and the oil.
Okay.
Both.
I'm just counting down the days. That's all I'm doing.
Whatever you like. You like the spray or you like the oil?
Oh no, they say the oil lasts longer.
They do, but some people prefer the spray. Whatever you like, man. I got both.
Okay. I got a question for you, and I'm gonna ask you after the show. So
we started with the questions already because you know the name of the show today is Asking
all
all
them
them
questions.
questions. You
Yeah.
should.
Whew, Lord. So, in this wonderful dating era,
Mm.
there are questions that you should be asking while you are dating somebody. So, hopefully, the person will answer the questions truthfully so that you can avoid running into a brick wall. Anybody ever remember back in the day when we used to have the cartoons with the road runner? And the
Mm-hmm.
road, by chance, sometimes he going fast. Well, the coyote really would be running, going fast, and then run into this big old wall, and it's just like a splat. It's like the target, and it's like splat. We don't want to do that. I'm
You ever
sure
did that?
have
You
already
ever,
done
you
it.
ever ran into the brick wall?
Hell, motherfucker, yeah, and I'm tired of running into that bitch too.
Hey, look, I got a question before we go too far. All right. So we talk about dating, right? So does dating come before courting, or does courting come before dating? Because I mean, me, I'm a little old school. Yeah, I date the,
I
the
think
young girls be trying to holler at me. I like you. But so, well, no, man, come on, bro. Let me ask the question. So they're talking about you got to date and you got to court.
you're
How does that
okay.
work?
So it's crazy. I have this older cousin. She's passed away, but she used it courting so much back in the day. She was like, "Y'all courting," and it's that little
Right, my
twang with
grandpa used to tell me, man, you got to
y'all
court that
courting, and
girl.
we were like, "What is that?" And then she had to break it down. I was like, "Oh, gotcha." So technically, dating is supposed to come before courting. Courting is
Okay.
when you most serious. It's y'all and ain't no outside.
Okay.
So it's
So
supposed
you
to be
date.
like
They say
like
dating. That's the gathering part, right? That's where they say
mhm.
you
That's
gathering
the
information, collecting data. That's what they say.
interview, not the audition. That's the interview for you to get to courting.
Okay, dating. That's an interview to get to courting, and then courting is to gauge the type of relationship y'all have, or like
You in it, and you in the relationship. It's like Tony. It's just me and you,
just
and
me and you.
we rolling
Two
this thing,
together.
trying to
Okay.
get to that next stage, whatever that next stage is for you, because everybody's next stage ain't marriage. So whatever that next stage is for y'all that y'all have agreed on,
That's Cody.
that's where you're
Yeah.
going.
Okay.
You're going to the next
Because man,
stage.
look, I always thought the courting came before the dating. I was like, okay, I'm courting to see what I want to do with her. Like, courting, like you think for me, I hear courting, I think of like a trial, like a courtroom. Like, okay,
Mm.
do I want to date her? Is this exclusive? Is she marriage material? Yada yada yada. But it's the opposite way around. We date, we collect the data to see if we want to court. We court
You
to
want to
see if we
go
can
further.
make it to that.
You want to jump on over to the next stage. You
That's why my
want to take
shit
the
ain't
next
been
level.
working. I had it all backwards. I want to go straight to the coding.
Because typically at that time there's quoting benefits.
Right,
So
right, right.
you want
Okay, cool.
them benefits to be sometimes looking real good to people that don't be having at the dating stage.
I'm
So
picking up what you're putting down. So it's interesting, man. So asking all them questions, man. And the crazy thing about it is, like me, right? Me and you, well, shit. I don't know. We close to the same age, a year or two apart, right?
you
But we
over
close to the 50 than we are to 40. I ain't gonna put our age out.
yeah.
This is the thing, though. Even at our age, right? We can date like a 60-year-old and nobody will say nothing. We can date a 40-year-old. We could even date like somebody in their 30s.
I'm not dating no 40-year old. Not me.
Okay, but if you
That's
did choose
more for
to,
you that you
but
could probably get through
no,
that. For
even if,
me,
if you dated a 40-year-old male, nobody would say nothing.
yes they would.
Who?
People, yes they would.
That's less than 10 years though. Anyways, that's your choice. But if you chose it, I'm just saying the dating bracket is broad. That's my point.
Okay.
We can go up a few years. We can go down a few years. Fill in the gap. We can date the grandma, the grandpa, the daddy, and the son if you wanted to. So think about it. So in that
Oh,
sense, when you start asking questions, when we ask these questions, do you ask the same type of questions throughout your little dating bracket? You see what I'm doing? You see where I went with that?
I got you. I see where you're going
Because
with
if I
that.
dated a younger girl, which it could happen. But then if I dated an older gal, woman, those questions gonna shift a little bit.
I would think so. Because I think at this time that we are in,
Mm-hmm.
like you said, like doing 50 like this,
Right. Come on.
are you going to be in a space to be asking someone that you're dating, if you're dating younger? Well, even if you're dating regular younger, do they want kids? Most of us at our age have had our kids. Most
Right.
people are grown. Some of us are grandparents already. So I don't think nobody's trying to have no children in this space. I know I'm not.
That's good. And if she do, have kids, how old are they? I ain't trying to be in the house with a toddler. I mean, they're terrible too. Hey,
Hmm.
to each his own. I'm just saying. I like to get up and go. I like to sleep throughout the night. All that. Hey, man,
You your
man,
sleep.
I have enough trouble waking up to go to the bathroom at 4 a.m. every morning. I ain't trying to have the little baby crying. That's all I'm saying.
Waking
What's
up
up,
in the middle
Kev?
of the night, you got a foot in your mouth with the baby sleeping in between y'all, and then
Hey, look,
got punched.
man. Hey, you had asked a question earlier, right? And
Mm-hmm.
Kev, man, he just came in the room. What's up, Kev? Good to see you, my brother. And
Hey, Kevy.
so you asked a question about if you met someone, would you get married this year? Right?
Mm.
Kev talking about it depends.
I saw that.
You know me.
You know that
I
question for
had to
me.
get him.
I saw that. I saw what you put. I was like, oops. I did not answer that question. I read it.
I know
And I
because you
didn't
skipped right
answer.
over when I said, "Would you?"
Oh, I didn't see it. My bad.
Yeah.
You know, I was running
Yeah.
around, but I didn't see yours. For me, okay, we're in the month of August.
August, September, October, November, Christmas wedding. 4 of them bad boys.
Look here. God and my daddy would have to say, there he is. There you go.
However, that's
Right
not
there.
a no though.
No, it's not a no. But
Okay.
I would be at this point in stage, I need two forms of approval, at least at this point.
Does my
God and
approval
my
count?
daddy to
Does
tell
my
me,
approval count at all?
yeah, of course.
Okay, so that would be
That's why I say I need at least two. Two
okay,
is two. I at least need two to say that's what we sent you. That's the one.
I mean, this is my thing. I talk a lot of shit. I talk more shit than a little bit, right? We all know this. And yeah, you did answer, Kev. Yeah, after I picked on you for a little bit, and I was like, I would, right? But here's the thing. I think in that space, answering for myself, it would have to be someone that I already know, like someone that I've been friends with or something like that. Now, if I just met her, and the only reason why I say that is because it's going to take a long time for me to let her in anyway. If I already know her, then there's a level of comfortability that's already there.
Okay.
But if I don't know her, if I just met her, so that's my space.
Okay, but let me ask you. Because looking at this post, and there were other posts that I've seen over the years being on social media where people, it's like love at first sight. They meet, some people get married within a week, 6 weeks, blah, blah, blah. There's different. But those are a lot of the relationships that have lasted 30 plus years.
I
Or a
agree.
lot of relationships that met
I ain't knocking it.
married soon. And that level of comfortability for a lot of people is almost like instant. It's like, bam, like you didn't, like, this is your person. You done met your soulmate. Everything
Man, we
is
done all felt
gelled
that way.
together. Let people in too fast.
Yeah, man.
But it's another thing when you have slowly given pieces of you to somebody or your life, and then when it gets weaponized, and then you like, oh, yeah, I
Yeah,
should have
because
that
I'd
to
be the
my.
first person to tell you, man, love ain't enough. I don't care. Like love, yeah, it's cool, but that ain't the reason why I'm gonna marry you. Shit, I want to marry you because I want to know: do I like your daily habits? Do I like your morning routine? Do I like how you smell? You know, do I like, that you brush your teeth? I mean, it's the daily stuff that's gonna make me get on my knee and be like, "Will you marry me? Do I like the way you cook?" And here's another thing: when you first talked about this topic, right? The first thing that popped in my mind was hygiene, right? Do you ask them questions? Not saying that you have bad hygiene. I ain't saying that a person's hygiene is bad, but it's different. Man, we got a whole culture nowadays of people, a whole culture of our hygiene practices are different. Not saying that any one of us think it's just different. So to keep your pH intact,
And
if it's keeping
showers,
my nose, go ahead.
you should be in the shower longer than 1 or 2 minutes.
You should. I
It
be in
takes
that
that
mother
long damn near to turn the
chilling.
water on,
I be in
babe.
that shower chilling. I
Man,
be doing my thing.
it's hot. I'm good. And I think there's one of them situations. It is so many situations now that I guess I would personally be looking out for more often. Like, how often do you change your washcloth and your towel? Like, are you using your washcloth? You didn't wipe your ass and then hang your washcloth up? Are you gonna go back the next day and use that same ass rag to wash your body? So you bathing in ass juice because you didn't use the towel the day before. Like,
And so just questions like that. That's the
uh,
point. Hygiene.
yes,
Like
it's a
I ain't
question.
saying that you're wrong. If you want to use your wash rag over and over again, that's you. But that's a space I choose not to reside in. That's all I'm saying. So I'm gonna ask questions. We got a whole culture, a whole generation of people. They only want to use this. What is it called? If the deodorant got lead in it, they don't want to use it. And I get it. I understand. That's your
I
choice.
get it, but I live in Texas and it be
There
hot.
you go.
So
There you go.
I'm putting on deodorant. I'm showering at least twice a day, especially in the summertime because it get hot. I'm hot.
Yeah.
I don't like being hot
And
and
that's
all
just,
that. But there are some hygiene things that need to be happening. Like
ooh. And you know what else? I'm allergic to shea butter.
what?
I use coconut oil because I'm allergic to shea butter. So if you use shea butter, and if you put it down there, and if I touch it down there, it's gonna
You gonna
mess me.
you gonna
No,
be looking
man,
like
look,
Santa
man.
Barbara.
Nah, man, I was messed up one time. I was like, for real,
Ooh,
I was messed up.
ooh.
So we gotta ask these questions, man. What type of questions do y'all ask? Talk to us, man.
Yes.
That's it.
What are those questions? Because, baby, look here. I need to know now if you've been arrested, what you were arrested for. I
Yeah,
need to know what your work history looked like. How many jobs have you hopped? How many jobs have you got fired from? Like,
so this.
I almost need I need your resume to see what your
So
work
let me
history
ask you this:
is like.
when is a good time to start asking these types of questions? Because sometimes, they can be a bit intimate, a bit personal. They could take lefts and rights and detours. So, how soon do you think is a great time to start
Uh,
having these types of conversations?
to me, you need to start asking that really in the talking phase because, granted, I will say this: 9 out of 10, there's a good chance that you may not get the truth when you answer these questions.
Yeah,
But at least for your own peace of mind, you could say, "Hey, I asked this person this when we were talking." Because if it would have been some flags then we wouldn't have got to the
right.
dating stage. So,
And,
and then you can also remember and catch 9 out of 10. Some people forget what they say and get caught in
yeah,
lies. So in that beginning stage when you got to ask these questions, because if you with somebody that every time you turn around they getting fired, they work history ain't all that great, like,
That's
is that
true.
a relationship that you're going to want to go into and build on? Is that a relationship you can build and see yourself with if this person is constantly not holding down a job?
Now, you know what's crazy? I agree, but this is one question that I always ask. I ask about friends. I'm like,
Mm.
"Yeah, tell me about your friends. How do you feel about friends of the opposite sex? And even more important, I'd be like, how long have y'all been friends? Because
Hmm.
if all your friends is less than 2 years, I'm like, oh, she got commitment issues, man. I ain't got no time.
And and if somebody ever, and before anybody is able to ask me that question, that's one of the things, I'm a volunteer, because I have male best friend, and I'm gonna need you to know that out the gate.
Yeah,
Like, not later, because I don't want no, oh, this, no, no, no. I have a male best friend, and we have been best friends for 30 plus years.
yeah,
He's not going nowhere.
yeah.
This is what it is. We locked in. He's not going nowhere unless God take him home. He ain't going nowhere, and even still, he'll probably gonna still harass me from heaven. So
Most so,
at this
most so.
point, yes. So a lot of people have an issue with female and males being best friends, but
Yeah.
I throw that out there because I know in a lot of situations when I was talking to somebody, that was something that they were not interested in. Well, hey, that's why I'm throwing it out there now, so we won't waste no time.
Yeah,
So that
I've,
you
I've
know,
I've had that issue too, man. I've had people, have an issue with our friendship, and I'm like, man, look, man, I don't.
what's up with y'all? And I was like, that's my best friend since I was 14. And it's like, oh, so y'all ain't never? I'm like, hell no. Like, that's my best friend. There's
I be
no,
like, no, dog, she got bad habits, and I don't like them.
but like, he got bad, he got red flags. But
Hey,
yeah, so
Kel, but,
in
but
that
that's good,
state,
man. He said if they lie, they'll double talk, and
mm,
man, I be peeping that too, man. I pay attention. But even
mm-hmm,
more so than what you're saying, but I also pay attention to what's not being said. Because if I ask you a direct question and you
yeah,
start talking in circles, I'm like, man, I don't know about your business.
yeah, pretty much. But I think that might be the same person we talking about.
It might be. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, we will. That
Ask
that was
another
that's who that
question.
was. I laughed recently
Hey,
about.
so quick question, right? So
Hmm?
with this big age, right? And we talked about asking questions. If we choose to date somebody younger, hey man, look, I dated this one lady. She was about 31 years old. She had these three little girls, and she was cool. But the one little girl, man, she was bad. I had to. She was horrible. She was. I was like, now y'all can come over here, though, bro. She can't
Mm,
come back to my apartment. That little girl destructive, boy. But anyway, what was I finna say? Oh, so when you date somebody older, right? Like, say if you date a man 58, like 10 years older than you, right? Do you ask questions about health?
hell yes, because you got to know what you're getting into. Like, real talk. Um, with the job that I have,
Mm-hmm.
um, it keeps me in a place of thinking about life and having someone there that got your back. Um, for the simple fact that there are people our age that are being diagnosed with cancer, hitting
Facts.
level 4.
Mm-hmm.
If you're starting to talk to somebody and this person has cancer, that's a decision you need to decide if you're going to be around for, because that journey's not going to be easy. This person is 9 out of 10 going to progress. There's a chance, but there's also a chance that they can go in remission as well. But that's one of those both sides of the coins. You're going to have to decide where you want to be. Um, at a point where this
Is it a
person
deal
may not.
breaker?
For me,
Yeah.
I honestly don't know. I can't tell you that like right now, because don't get me wrong, everybody needs somebody. A lot of the illnesses that I see that come through on a daily basis at my job, they're no joke. And the level of dedication that their partners, because a lot of them are not married, they're significant others. A lot of them have been married for years,
Yeah, yeah.
and they're sick, and then they're trying to take care of their sick companion. And
Yeah.
I think that dedication is like, I'm like, wow. But
So
then I
here's my thing, like, and I asked that question because I'm gonna be straight up honest and blunt. The only way it's a deal breaker for me is if you pretend like it's not there. I don't
okay.
care what it is, right? But if we can face it head on, if you're doing what you got to do, and sometimes it's scary,
Oh
you
yeah,
know, but
definitely.
it's not a deal breaker for me because the only way it affects the character of that woman or man in your case is if they're ignoring it. And I feel the same way about mental health issues. Like,
Yes,
I'm gonna ask that question. I'm gonna ask how you feel about stuff. It's only a deal breaker is if you pretend like the shit don't exist.
I agree. Or
That's
if
it.
you're not doing what you're supposed to do, because
That's
I know
that's what I
that
mean. Oh,
somebody
so like
that
if you
had,
know something is there, but you just refuse to, yeah, and that's
yeah,
the same thing.
yeah, because I dated somebody that had mental health issues, and I don't mind dating nobody that has mental health issues. But are
As
you
long as
serious about your mental health?
there
So
you
you
go.
can't just be sitting over here like drinking, drinking, drinking. You having alcohol for breakfast, alcohol for lunch, blah blah blah. You're not taking your medicine, and then you have an anxiety attack that makes you feel like, because you haven't had one that's serious, and you thought you were having a heart attack. So you done
Yeah,
went to the emergency room and all this other stuff, but you wasn't taking your medicine, but you
big
drinking.
facts.
To me, that means you're not taking your mental health seriously. So in that space, that's a hard no for me.
And I get that. And like me, I'm nurturing by nature. Like I want to take care of people. You
Yeah.
know, I'm if I'm into you, if we friends or whatever, more so in that relationship, I'm gonna take care of you. But I'm also take care of myself.
Yes.
But don't put me in a position to where I'm the only one taking care of you and you're not taking care of you. Nah,
Exactly.
now we gotta, mm-mm,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
you know,
And if you have mental health issues and you dismiss or don't believe in mental health,
we might as well let this go.
yeah, because I'm
Because
gonna be honest. I'll tell you, yeah, I deal with occasional depression.
occasionally, I mean, I'm
Uh,
sorry. I'm,
I deal with anxiety. I don't have no problem telling nobody what I deal with. Hell, we talk about it clearly on the podcast, so I don't hide that. I don't shake it or anything else. Um,
mhm.
but I also know myself. So I know when there's that season where I may need to be on medication for a temporary because something may
Mhm.
be just really just strong and I'm struggling with it. And I know when
I
I'm
tell
with
you, go get something to eat, get you some ice cream because your ass is grumpy and cranky.
I
What
just
you
need
eat
my
today?
special
You were
chocolate
like,
cake.
I ain't ate nothing. That's why you're cranky. That's why
Yeah.
you're grumpy. That's why you depressed. Go eat. Go get you some cookie and cream ice cream. You'll feel better. I'm sorry.
Now I see you didn't have a whole little moment right there because I was
Yeah.
like, I don't eat cookies and cream. Yeah, but
I
no,
eat
I
cookie and
agree.
cream.
But at this stage in life, we all know that the older we're getting, a lot of us are having diabetes, there's cancer, there's kidney disease, there's
Blood
so
pressure,
many
all that.
different
Yeah.
things. And you have to know if you're going to be able to sit in that driver's seat with that person that's experiencing whatever they're experiencing, because it's no joke. Like, the doctor's appointments get overwhelming. Um, the medication, the whatever side effects they have, whatever symptoms
That's
they
why I
have.
started dating women my own age.
And like I said, we're at that
Because the
age.
young girls don't be knowing.
Nah, they don't be knowing.
I need you to pay attention to me, little mama. I'm getting a little older. I
Yeah,
need you to walk slow when we coming down the stairs. Because if you gotta wait on me, then we got an issue.
yeah, we ain't gonna even have
I
that
need you to
discussion.
pace yourself, little mama.
We ain't gonna even have that discussion because we just experienced that 2 weeks ago with your ass.
Uh-huh. I'm
So
good,
yeah.
man.
So
Man.
but yeah, no, those are definitely questions you gotta ask. Hell, when the last time you been to the doctor? Let's ask that question.
Man, come on. That's it right there. How often do you go? Let me check your health chart. Let me see your my chart. I'm gonna show you mine.
Yes. all of that.
Know your
Like,
mind. Boop, 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 boop. We
yes,
good.
when is the last? Are you up with taking care of yourself? Like, if you ain't been to the doctor in 5 years, or you don't even have a PCP,
What is we doing? What is you doing with yourself? I don't trust you. I
I ain't
can't
gonna be able
trust
to.
you.
I ain't gonna be able to do it.
Can't
I ain't gonna
trust
be
you.
able to do it because that you could be a walking time bomb. You don't know if you didn't have some unknown heart attacks. Did you some minor little heart attacks or a
Bunch of
little
little
mini
mini strokes.
stroke or what? If you about 9 toes in the grave, like I'm gonna need
Not
you to know
nine
where you
toes
are
in.
because like that at our age that is important. That is important information to know and to be up on is where
Yeah,
you are with your health.
it is for real, for real.
Yes, Nay. How often do you get blood work done? I get blood work done every 3 months,
Mm-hmm.
like clockwork. I
Well,
gotta go do that. Do it next week. Matter of fact. So
I
I'm
get it
up
done every
on my.
3 months, but I get it done once a year. It's a little bit more in depth, but
Yes.
then I keep track of it. But then once a year, it's that they run through you like with a fine tooth comb. Uh,
Yes.
but then I also get to some little stuff checked every 3 months as well. So
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Yes. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Have you had your colonoscopy done yet?
I have, and they told me I didn't need one until I was 55.
I'm
I had
saying
my prostate checked, and they told me I don't need one again until I think 55 too, somewhere around there, 50 something.
yes. Like, are you
So
up on them age checkups?
shit, yeah,
Yeah, them.
man. Because I like to get up and go. You know me. Now it may be a little bit slower to the getting up part, but when I get there, oh, we going.
There you go. Like mammograms. Are
Take me
you
slow,
you
little
know
mama.
what
Take
your
me slow.
if you diabetic, like do you
Yeah.
know if you got blockage in your chest? You knocking on the door of having
Mm-hmm.
a heart attack. Like these are all those things in this space where we are now that we need to know where we are in life. Like it's
So
important to know these things.
you should have a specialist. Yeah, 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 yeah. Already. But this is the thing. So this is another question I want to ask, right? So in this space, right? And a lot of people talk about what they call body count and stuff like that. Some people say it matters, some people say
Mhm.
it don't matter. All this. And I'm gonna tell you straight up. To me, the only way it matters is if you bring it into what we got going on. Now, if you're healthy and you ain't none of that, I ain't even trying to gauge some stuff I don't want to know about, yada yada yada. Some people say, yeah, they want to know. Some dudes, to each his own. I don't ask that question, but I do want to know if you're healthy. As long as you ain't got nothing and you're gonna leave it back there where it was, and it ain't coming into what we got going on right now, then let's keep moving forward. How you
Yeah.
feel about that?
Yeah. Okay. I can feel that. I mean,
I
I
mean, there's
might
no right or
slide
wrong
out you a
answer.
little bit. Like you how many? You start hitting them. Oh, 250.
Damn, that's the thing.
Some people know. Some people keep count of their
No, but
body.
no, but 250. That's
Some people know they count. So I'm just saying. I just threw that number out there. But some
okay.
people know they.
I'm
Some
like,
people know their
God.
numbers. They keep count on their bodies. I'm gonna be looking at you like
If now,
you
let me
been
tell you
out
straight up. If you tell me a number and you say 200 and something, I say, yeah, nah,
there. It's time
I'm
for an
nowhere. Look,
overhaul.
I'm nowhere near that. Yeah, we gotta just
Yeah,
you out of my
nowhere in
tax
that,
bracket.
nowhere in that ballpark. Okay,
You
so
are not
check
tax
this.
bracket.
So one of the things people I know
I'm
will
with you, Kev.
typically ask, what are your non-negotiables?
Ooh, what are my non-negotiables? So you want me to start?
You can.
The first one is if you're inconsiderate. Man, if
Mm,
I see any level of inconsideration, that's major to me because it's gonna come across as you being selfish. It's gonna come across as you not thinking about me in a bunch of areas. And I think I'm too giving for that. Like I'm too like mindful to be in a space with someone that's inconsiderate. If you tell our business to like I understand that everyone has that person at confidant who they talk to, and I'm cool with that. But you better make sure that that person is going to keep it with them. Because if it ever gets out of
Mm.
respect, then that's what we're going to have an issue. And if you're telling like all your family and friends our business, man, come on, man. That's nah. They say kids is a non-negotiable name. I like how you think. I like how you think, man. Uh, if you tell folks our business, man, because everybody ain't got our best interests at heart, man.
True that. True that.
Some people are sitting there wanting us to fail. They're
Ooh.
praying on our downfall. So
Ooh.
that's another one, another non-negotiable. This may sound uh, crazy. Well, nah, I ain't gonna say it. But you go ahead.
Um, and I like that you said that. If I'm speaking to you as my significant other, husband, or whatever you may be, and I tell you something, especially if it's about my health, and you go carry it to other people, your friends and
Mhm.
family, you still not have a problem because that's my option. That's my business. If
Yep.
I'm comfortable talking to you, that's supposed to stay between us, not go outside of us. So I'm very big with that.
Mhm.
Exact as well as
Oh, I got another one. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
did you think of one? I think any kind of addiction.
Oh, yeah. I'm with you on that one. If you're an occasional smoker, every now and then, or drinker, then I'm cool with that. But if you got to do it every day, nah, we probably ain't gonna make it.
I ain't gonna be able to do it.
Um,
And at a
yeah,
point where not only that, but when it comes to a point of it changes your priorities and your priority
mm,
becomes that addiction versus um, paying bills, taking care of business in the house, food, that kind of thing.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that.
I got you. Uh, okay.
What
Hmm.
was your other one that you just thought about?
Shit, I forgot.
I knew you was gonna do that.
That's
At
why you
old
should have
age,
let me say it.
you should have just shouted it out.
It'll come back in a minute.
It will. It may. It may. Um. Oh, what else? Um. Hmm. Well, we already kind of said if you don't take your mental health seriously, you don't take your health
Mm-hmm.
serious. Those are
So,
definitely non-negotiables. Um. If what's the word I'm looking for? If you are enabled,
oh, yeah. So you got to run back to your whoever every time something is. Yeah.
yeah, like if you people know that you are doing wrong, but they baby you're doing wrong. Oh, it's okay. Oh, and you blaming it on the other people instead of what yeah, I can't do the enabling thing.
Can I read this comment real quick? I love what she just said, man.
Yes.
But on a serious note, I need to know where I stand with your priorities. I'm not saying I need to be number one, but I refuse to be at the bottom. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this, little mama. You deserve to be number one. Because if I'm not number one, then why am I wasting my time? If I'm not your number one choice, then what the are we doing?
Mm, yeah.
Especially the only exception, and this is kind of fishy, right? Is with kids and parents. I
Mm,
understand there's a space that I can never reside in, but the space that I'm supposed to reside in your life, if you got somebody else in that space, nah. But also, I remember what I was gonna say to you. Okay, like say like me and you, right? Friends, right? Now, if somebody introduced me to somebody and they say this my friend, this my guy friend, they ain't never been nothing, yada yada yada, I'm cool with that. But if I find out you're lying,
ooh.
the ex, just tell me the truth and give me like I ain't tripping. I ain't trying to choose your friends for you. but it just changes the narrative of what I have to pay attention to. So if you tell me that this dude is just your friend, but y'all ain't never been whatever, but I find out that's not true, that's not negotiable. Now, if
Yeah.
you are friends with your ex, and that's cool. You could be friends with your ex, but I know I need to be mindful in certain spaces with this
Yeah.
person. I know I can't talk to this person about certain things, so don't
Yeah.
take that away from me. So
Yeah.
yeah,
No,
that's
true
what I
that.
was gonna say. I knew it'd come back, but
And
that's
I
good. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I definitely agree what Nay said. Like on them priorities, I need to be a priority,
And I need to be the
not
priority.
like after you didn't talk to this person, this person, this person,
Me too,
and
bro.
then did whatever your personal things is, and then you come up and want to kind of try to spend time with me, and I'm the last. No.
Yes, yes, Nay. You get further when you're honest and give the other person a choice versus you lying and keeping secrets. Man, that's crazy to me. I don't understand, man.
Yeah.
But it happens, man. It
Yeah,
happens.
it
It
does.
happens. So, non-negotiable, man. That is a thing, man.
Ooh, Kevin.
Right.
He says some women will have you moving furniture with somebody they didn't have sex with.
And that's cool. If I need help, I ain't tripping. We can move this couch. I might need some help. But just let me know who that person is. That's all I'm
But are you
saying.
still gonna be comfortable being in that space if you're the person now and the person that they was sleeping with come you
Man,
cool?
I am not an insecure brother. That shit
Okay.
don't bother me. If he want to come put this washing machine on his back while I move this dryer or whatever, then let's get this furniture moved. I mean, this dude might be the best mechanic around town. I promise I ain't that guy. Let's get it done.
Okay.
But let me know who he is. That's my thing. Don't tell me, oh, that's just my homeboy. Oh, that's my. Come on, this you can knock him back out, man. Tell me
Nah.
the truth. That's
Just
all I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, I promise
Woo.
I didn't trip about that. Just tell me. Like, some people can be pretty resourceful. Just say, hey, look, my ex got a truck. I know we need to move this couch. He don't mind helping, give him a little gas. Man, call him over here. I
Okay.
I get him a brewski.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Because I'm that guy too. If you need me, and if your dude is cool, I come help. Like, I ain't tripping. It's all about, I am not that guy.
Okay. Okay. Oh, one of my
Mhm.
other non-negotiables. Arguing.
What? Man, I love a good argument. As long as it's not disrespectful.
And see, that's my point. Some people get disrespectful with arguing. I am not a I don't argue. I would look at you like this.
So here's
And
my thing,
to
though.
what
There's a
point,
way you can argue, and we can
yeah,
still feel safe.
you can
Right.
argue, but everybody can't do that. When you got to be in a space where you just start cussing, you talking crazy out the side of your neck, you name
See,
calling,
now,
you
yeah, I don't do all that.
bashing and throwing, like, and it's an argument, and it's the same argument. Like, I'm
Mhm.
not an arguer. I feel that we're grown enough to where we can have a proper discussion about whatever it is. It don't have to be an argument. If voices have to be raised and people getting in people's faces and all, no, that's just then cross
I
the
can
line.
agree with that. I agree.
So
And I
yeah,
agree with
I
you as
don't.
well, Nate. I
We can
agree with
sit
that,
down
Nate.
and have a grown people discussion between two people and talk sensibly
Yeah,
like we have sense versus them going off the rocker. Like it, I don't feel that it takes that. And if it has to be to that point, maybe we need a mediator or we don't need to be together
I agree
because
with that. I agree.
it
It's,
shouldn't take
it's
all
how
that.
I interpret it, but and I love what Nate said. Um, there's a difference between arguing and a good debate. I guess my word choice would be I don't mind a good debate. We can go back and forth. I have my opinions and perspective. You have yours. I can respect them. I may not never agree, but I ain't gonna disrespect how you feel because
True
I
that.
expect the same. You ain't gotta agree with me, but golly, this is mine. Can I can I get a little respect around these pieces?
Yeah.
And we can still be safe in that space. We can talk
Exactly.
about anything. As long as
Yeah.
we are secure in our relationship, I ain't going nowhere, you ain't going nowhere. I love you. You love me. Let's talk about this. At the end of the night, we're gonna spoon and have a good old time, and that's that. Respect, love. So
Yeah.
I can
And
agree
like
with
I said, that there is agree to disagree, but you don't have to agree to disagree and have an attitude and anger when the person don't agree with what you said and you're defensive because
that.
that person doesn't agree what you said because you feel that you are right and everything that
Yeah.
you say is right.
The
No,
difference between the two is respect. Big facts. I love what you just said.
definitely respect. Respect should be the key, the focus, the foundation. It should always be respect. It shouldn't be nobody cussing nobody out, nobody bullying, like trying to get you to persuade for you to go to believe what they say and
Yeah,
go.
over
It
talking
should
and
be
all that, man. Can I
respect.
get some words in there? Every time I talk, you want to over talk me. God, Lee, I
That part.
get what?
That part. Yeah. Hooting and hollering.
Who's hollering? Yeah.
Hooting and hollering because you want somebody to go with everything that you said, knowing it ain't right, but it's by your personal law.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't the law of the world. So no, in that space, no, I ain't gonna be able to do it. Like
Yeah.
no, we both are our own person, have our own thoughts, feelings, perspective, whatever towards things, but everything that you say can't be what you expect me to agree on. And if I don't agree, then you pissed off and
Right. So let me ask you this question, right?
mm-hmm.
So at some point, right, in all of this that we talked about, right, we talked about asking, do you ever question yourself? Do you ever ask yourself why you feel this is important, why you say the things you say, why you do the things you do? And the reason why I ask that is because I'm the type of person to where I'm constantly gauging myself, man. I'm working on the growth chart, so I can keep track of this because I realize, man, just because something is important and I'm passionate about it right now, this year, this time
Mm,
next year, hopefully my growth is so profound that shit don't even matter no more. But I got to make sure that we're keeping up with each other.
yeah.
So, do you ever ask yourself why? Like you said, you don't argue, right? Do you ever ask
Mhm.
yourself why?
Oh, I know why.
Mm,
I'm not a person of conflict. I don't like conflict. I don't like chaos. Um,
I know that, but why?
childhood.
Oh,
Hearing
okay.
it you hearing it growing up, in different aspects. I had
That has
a,
nothing to do with me though. I wasn't there.
I mean, true that.
So why am I
True.
being punished?
Oh, it ain't a punishment. It's just something that I know that I don't like. I don't like being in that space. I don't feel that in those spaces, if two people genuinely love each other, that you just can't sit down and have a decent conversation without arguing and going and the conversation going left.
I understand, and I was just speaking when I said that because I wanted to just stretch your mind a little bit because a lot of times in these spaces, what we call non-negotiables, and they very well can be, and I'm not trying to tell anyone to change, but we got to ask ourselves why. Because the person that we're engaged with, right,
Mm-hmm.
what's a non-negotiable to me now is based off of what my ex-wife did, and it's not fair that I'm holding her hostage in that space to not talk about certain things or do certain things because of my
Yeah.
ex-wife mistakes. So that's
Yeah.
why we gotta ask ourselves why.
Oh yes.
Because if
And
that's an issue, then we got to get over that.
oh, definitely. And I've been like that since I was a kid. It just something about arguing I just didn't like. And I'm like, I think I remember asking when I was little, like, what is so much chaos? Like, why is the arguing so serious? This person, they love each other, they've been together. Why is it here? Why is it not here? And I always used to look like, damn, do y'all actually
I
love
got
each
an
other?
issue.
At one point, I think I actually asked if they even liked each other. Because I'm like, dang, they argue every time we come over here. They in a whole
But this,
argument.
but this is the thing, and this is what I have to understand. Like me, I don't like yelling. Like
Mm-mm.
if a person yells at me, man, I shut down, right? But I have to go back and do shadow work and therapy and all this stuff and figure out why. Because when I was growing up, 9 times out of 10, whenever my mother started yelling, A lick came behind that. And it don't matter
Mm,
what she had in her hand. Man, I done been hit in the head with a little bit of everything. Now I love my mama. We have an awesome relationship. She's a total different person now. She don't drink. She don't do drugs. Like she's amazing. But when I was growing up, all of these vices was present. And through her
yeah,
frustration, when she yelled, I done been hit in the head with a broom, with a belt buckle, with a ketchup bottle. I'm talking about in the head. I'm talking about ear leaking, right? So when you yell, it sends these little spidey senses, and I'm
yeah,
like, okay, what's going to happen now? Like what's coming behind the yell? So I had to deal with that. I had to. What's
true
going
that,
up? Good to see you, bro. You
true
know,
that, and
that's.
I can understand that. But what is so serious that somebody has to yell?
I'm just saying, yeah,
No,
I get
I'm
it.
just saying that's just a regular question. What at why is it at a space, or what is that space where somebody has to yell?
Here's my answer, right?
Hmm.
So for one, everyone don't communicate the same.
True that.
Maybe in their household there was a whole bunch of siblings, and the only way to be heard was to raise their voice.
Okay.
So I can't get so caught up on the tone that now I'm missing the message, because a lot of times the message could be saving my life. You understand? So
Yeah.
and I had to learn this because I hear the yell, I hear the tone, and I don't hear nothing else. I
Yeah.
don't hear you saying stop. I don't hear you saying don't do that. All I would hear was the tone, and I would literally like it's like I'm in a having an outer body experience now. Like I'm on the outside looking at myself, watching what's about to happen next. And
Yeah.
and I'm talking about real stories. Like there's been times my ex-wife would be yelling at me, and I feel like I'm a child in the corner again. That's how traumatic it was.
Yeah. I remember
And
that.
just talking about it is making all the hair stand up on my body.
Yeah.
But I have to come to the part to where I can hear the message and decipher what's really going on. And I think that everyone has a capacity to verbally express themselves the way you
Agreed.
and I do.
Agreed. And I think like when you say tone, I ain't gonna lie to you, tone gonna get me because I don't think you have to talk to me in a way that your tone makes me feel like you're talking to one of your children.
But you have the wherewith to gauge that though.
Yes.
I couldn't even gauge it. I didn't hear nothing.
Yeah.
All I heard was tone.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah.
So
There's just a
anyways,
certain you can talk to me. It don't take all that. It
it
just
don't take all that,
it don't
please.
take all that for me.
It don't. I'm with you. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, yeah, Q, I done got Molly walk, man. My mom used to be a booger. I love her, man. That's my partner now, man. We talk all the time, but there was a time to where we needed space.
Yeah.
We needed space, man. We both done grew a whole lot. So
And sometimes I think life can be so chaotic because of course, we can't change what cards we get dealt. And sometimes people get stressed out, people get overwhelmed,
yeah,
um, and kind of feel like, depending what's going on, feel like they just getting beat down by the world
yeah,
because
yeah.
life is life and life ain't letting up.
Mhm.
And I feel that even in those spaces, sometimes it does get chaotic and you don't know how to fully just express yourself. So sometimes that person that's closer to you is the one that you end up beating on. May it be verbally, um, mentally, emotionally, whatever. That's that person that's close to you, that's your target, that just is catching hell from you because you don't know how to
Yes, man.
express
Yeah,
correctly.
yeah. Man, I
Yeah.
dated this girl, and she had a son, man. And she used to terrorize that boy, man. You know, I started asking questions, and one thing I realized was the son, he had some other kids, but the son didn't have people around to advocate for them, to hold them
Mm,
accountable, to speak. Um, and I will speak up, but of course I'm on the outside. It's only so much I could do or say. But
yeah,
having somebody advocate for you, man, it goes a long way. Um,
definitely.
it cuts a lot of this stuff out, man. Man, it's crazy, man. But anyways, I'm trying not to go too far left. So asking all these questions, man. So yeah, when we ask people questions, it's important, but we also gotta ask ourselves these tough questions too. What is it about this person? Why do I want to be around TK? Um, yeah, I mean, she cute, but it's more than just her being cute that makes me be her friend. I love our friendship. What I'm saying, I love the accountability. Um, her and Nate, man, what I'm saying, it's been a couple of times I want to make a bonehead decision, and Nate's like, man, if you're gonna sit your dumb ass down, you can feel like that, but that's how I took it. That's my so. Uh, no, for real talk. Uh,
Yeah,
so we gotta ask ourselves these questions too, man. We value relationships, whatever ship it is, friendship, relationship, companionship. Uh, so yeah, man, asking all
definitely,
these questions.
definitely. We're gonna have to pull this into the part two, right?
I'm with it, man, 'cause this is good.
Yeah, we can pull this into a part two, and I've already thought of the part three to this.
Okay, cool, man. Well, write it down because your old ass will forget.
Look, yeah, I'd be having a lot on my
That's
mind.
why I say write it down, little mama.
Tupac said something on your mind, let it off.
Write
So
it
yeah,
down for you
I
forget.
mean, I would.
Write it down now. Because you're gonna be like texting me, man. What was that I was saying? Yeah, I don't know. You didn't say it.
I'm gonna
You just
need you
said
not
you
to
had
be
a
calling
thought.
me out. I'm gonna need you not to be calling me out like that on the podcast. How about that?
Look, man, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. We've been at this thing for years, man, and I am just grateful that we are at this point. I got gray hair, you losing your hair. I mean, shit.
Excuse me.
you know, we getting on up there, man. Mine turning white. See my little belly out there. I used to be
Oh,
fine, man. I used to be fine. I'm still fine, but I used to be more fine. Yeah, just
that's
saying.
me. That's me texting you part three.
I forgot to silence it.
Yeah. So
Great
just
conversation, though, man. I appreciate all the support from the chat, and feedback. Kev, my dude, man, thanks for coming through, man. You got to come back, come up, kick it with us, man.
yeah,
Hey,
Kevin.
you, everybody that came in, man. We're gonna always chop it up on the vibe and the logic. So
Most definitely.
I'm the vibe, I'm the energy. She the logical one. If y'all can't tell, help me, help me.
Whatever. Help me. Shoot.
You don't need no help.
Whatever. I've been stuck with you for 30 something years at this
A lot
point.
of help you need, partner.
I need help. Lord, help me, Lord, help me. Help me, Lord. Yeah. So
Careful
no,
what you
this was
pray
good.
for.
I definitely
Careful what you pray for.
definitely enjoyed this. This was good because I know on co-abs we did a different version of asking all them questions. A couple
Yes.
of episodes on that, but I don't think we've done like the relationship, the dating aspect on what needs to be asked because a lot
Hey
of
man,
people
you
don't
gotta
know,
act. Man. You
especially
got
people coming out of a relationship or wanting to go back into a relationship or people that have just been really out of the relationship game for so long. This stuff be like it's foreign. You be like, what am I supposed to ask?
where
It's
that
like
come from.
the cute little question they used to ask: what do I do with a boyfriend when I get one? Do I feed it? Do I pet it? Do I put
What
them
do I
around?
do with it now that I got
Yeah.
it?
It's like you don't know what to do. So, hey, even in this space, you got to know what questions you should ask. And you definitely should have questions. So you definitely need to prepare yourself because in this space, if you don't ask questions, it's like the blind leading the blind. You just
Man,
walking around, ain't seeing shit, don't know shit. Just like you got to be able
lost.
to.
We both lost. Huh? I'm lost, and I'm trying to give you directions.
Exactly.
Hey, but
So,
look, I want to tell y'all something, man. Pull up on us Friday at TK's Chronicles of a Black Sheep, man. We got an awesome show. We have an awesome guest, man. The conversation is gonna be epic. I can assure you. This dude is one of our good friends, man. So just pull up, pull up, pull up. I can't tell y'all how much I love and appreciate TK's Chronicles of a Black Sheep. I say it all the time. That's home. That's the house. That's roots. That's where it started at. I love this. This is a little bit of liberation. It's just a spin off, but it's never gonna take the place of the house. I'm gonna tell y'all that. I'm gonna put that out there. So don't ever worry about that. Uh, so we're gonna keep rocking. We're gonna keep rocking Friday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Pull up on us. We're gonna have a good ass conversation. I wanted to say that before I forgot, man. Y'all don't want to miss it, so go tell somebody.
Yeah, because I think the craziest part is I made a post today talking to my bestie. He has encouraged me to go back into some roots I had years ago. So if you've been my friend on Facebook for, I think it's been about
15.
some years, for a while. When I had my
15.
other pages, I had a little, I guess you could say, tagline that I always used to use when I made posts. So he has encouraged me to go back to that because that was like that foundation. That's what set me apart in a lot of spaces. So I made my first post under that today, and it's gotten some
Damn.
little heat. And our guest for Friday saw my post, and he was like, "We doing your post Friday. We ain't even finna talk about what we said we was gonna talk about me.
We'll talk about that
Gonna do
next week.
your post on Friday." And I was like,
Yeah, we just writing that one back.
"Oh dang, that's what we doing." And he then started diving into the dynamics on what I posted and been all in my business. I was like, "Can you please stay off my freaking grass?"
I'm telling y'all, man, we got awesome chemistry out here, but y'all don't want to miss this.
So Friday, I don't know what to expect with this because he is awesome and amazing. So just what he dropped, I was like, "Oh, this man's all in my business," just from my little tagline, my little post today. And I'm like, "Oh Lord." So,
Did I ever
but I
tell
knew
you?
something good.
Did I ever tell you that TK's Chronicles of a Black Sheep was the first podcast I had ever been on? Period. And now I'm the podcast king. You can't shut me up.
At all. And opened the door, the floodgates, and here he is. So yes, definitely. So I'm interested in that topic for Friday. If you know, I mean, we're transparent all the way across, but on co there's full transparency there. That podcast, we didn't laugh, we didn't cry, we didn't went through all different spaces and areas on that podcast over the last 5 years or so. So we get it in. The tough conversations definitely happen over there. This is a little more relaxed atmosphere here. But co-abs, we pull off the layers. It's in depth. We had those conversations that us don't like to have. So we definitely go there. So
Hey,
yeah.
I just got a package in the mail. I want to show you live what's in my package. Fire!
Yes,
We were
that
supposed to be
means
here for Thursday.
Yay! That means mine is
I just
coming.
got a package, y'all.
Yay! The book.
Books.
If you have not ordered the Besties book, The Awakening, order the book
The context doesn't change the call. Available now on
on
Amazon, Kindle,
Amazon.
or you can hit me up. I got copies. I will sign your copy. I will personalize it. So hit me up if you want a book.
Yay, Besties! Yay! I'm excited.
Man, I've been waiting for this box almost a month.
Hell, I've been waiting for it almost a month too while you're playing. I'm excited. That just made my day.
Mine too. I'm about to, man, look. Let me anyways.
Go and do my copy so it can go in the mail so I can get my don't do me.
You know I got you. You know I
I
got you.
know.
This you
Yeah.
right? Yeah, this you right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Matter of fact, somebody messaged me. I meant to tell you that. Somebody messaged me, what's today? Sunday, and asked me for the link to your, if I could send them the link to your book on Amazon because they wanted to make a purchase and support. Wow. Yay.
I'm happy.
I am too.
Appreciate the
I'm
support. I
so
appreciate the
excited.
support. Thank
Yeah,
you. Yeah.
super excited. That just really made my day.
Mine too. I've been waiting on that box, man. But this was good, man. This was a great conversation. I enjoyed it.
Most definite. Most definite. Yeah, you feeling yourself.
Yeah, man. I got the books. I got the fragrance. I got the cologne, man. I got everything. I got the hoodies. Man, we moving and shaking. We making moves.
Yes,
That's
Kevin, DJ the author, and he got his second one to be coming out soon. Also, Kevin, because you ain't been watching for a minute. I ain't gonna
what
throw
you
you
think, Kev?
technically,
Come
but
on.
yeah. But also, DA's book dropped 2 months ago too. So both of my co-hosts are authors and
Yeah,
working on their second books.
yeah. Hey, Kev. So, man, um, if you want a book, man, y'all hit me up, man. I got them in. I got them in. Yeah, got
Yay!
them in.
Oh
Support,
yeah,
support,
I'm
support.
super
I
excited.
appreciate y'all.
I'm super excited. That for
Yeah.
real just really, really made my day. That's what's
For
up.
sure,
All
for sure.
right. Well, we gonna get ready to close out for tonight because I don't know about y'all, but I'm hungry. So, yeah, we gonna close out tonight. Plus, I need to give him time to go and specially play love to my book before it goes in the mail.
Yeah, whatever. Man, I gotta use the bathroom. Hurry up. Gotta
That
pee.
raggedy ass bladder of
Matter of
yours.
fact, I'm about to go. I'll be right back. Hold that thought.
Really? So we
Yes.
supposed to be sitting over here waiting on you because your bladder is weak.
Man, look, I was trying to wait, and I got the books and got happy.
God, that's horrible. Ooh, that 50 is showing, Lord, it's showing. Um, oh yeah. He's gotten some great reviews. I actually went on Amazon and looked at his reviews that people have put on there, and yeah, it's that very much of that. Um, so yeah, definitely check it out. Like I'm super excited to read this book. Unlike other people, he didn't let me read anything out of this book, but he said it's for good reason. DA had already let me read pieces of his book over the years. Another friend of mine is going to drop her book soon. Has let me read her story. So for them, I was like, when y'all gonna drop these books? Like, and that was when I was in super reader mode. I was knocking out about 3-4 books a week. So I'm excited because this is definitely going to be a book that I'm going to dedicate to reading for all the reasons, not just supporting his big head, but I know the time and the energy that he put into this book.
Oh
Um,
yeah, man.
and I'm super just happy and excited for him.
Yes, yeah. It's I'm
Did you
excited
wash
about.
your hands? Because that was kind of fast.
Yeah, I did. The bathroom is right there. It's the next door over. Uh, I'm excited about this next book that's about to come out, man. Once you read this first one, then you'll understand. Man, I'm setting the stage for some awesome projects, man. I'm working on. Well, I just finished working on my next book, man. I'm gonna probably be releasing it this week. I wanted to make sure that I had these hard copies in first, and once you read it, you'll understand. Um, I talk about a lot of what I went through with church and life in general. Um, there's a lot of questions that we all have, and I talk about those questions in this book, from spirituality, the mental, emotional. But in my next book, I talk about how to overcome those things. Like, man, me, TK, and A, man, we've been doing this therapy thing for 2 or 3 years or longer, right? And I talk about a lot of what I learned, a lot of studying and research that I've done on my own. Also, some of the skills that I already had. So that's what's to come with this next book. But then I'm working on something to keep us on track. Some accountability type stuff. So just be mindful, man. Be on the lookout for what we're working on. I ain't trying to put people business out there, but we're all working on some awesome projects, man. We've been through a lot. People need to learn and know from our stories. So now we are freeing ourselves by telling our stories. And I land right there. That's all I got.
Definitely that. I'm excited for the first book. I'm super excited about the second book because I got to make my imprint in the books. I'm really, really excited. So I'm
my favorite people.
Yes, I'm happy. I'm definitely happy. I smell my daughter cooking dinner. Oh my God.
Ooh. Now that's my partner right there. Boy, you're my best friend, but that's my partner. What's she cooking?
Marry me chicken.
Uh-oh, I'm about to call her.
Yeah, it was a request. Santi requested it first, and I was like, yeah, I was thinking about that. So yeah, I smell it, and I'm like, oh yeah.
I can smell it too. Smell it through the phone. Oh, yeah, computer screen.
Yes, yeah. I love it. All right. Well, I thank y'all for rocking with us. Tune in on Friday because it's gonna be real. It's gonna be deep, and I'm sure it's gonna be damn relatable.
Man, you can catch us Fridays and you can catch us Tuesdays. I think this time might work better than the other time. I don't know.
Pushing it back to about 6.
Yeah, how you feel? It feel good. It feel like we ain't rushing.
We could do 6. That's cool.
Yeah.
My off days, I be getting stuff done. I be
having to keep your ass on track.
Look here, sir. It don't be me. People throw my schedule off when they be
people.
I tell you people later. I think I already told you people.
You did, but that's just one day.
Yeah, but it happened on other days. But it's all right. I made do. I got everything done that I needed to do, and still made it here on time for the show. So
you did that, little mama.
That's what's up.
Peace and love, y'all. Man, yes, I went and got me some. Man, I went and got.
Oh Lord. That fried food. That's all right. Your stuff is gonna be pulled up later because you
2 jalapenos. That's all right.
Yeah.
If your stomach toe up, I'm gonna call you on the phone and let you hit.
Nah, we good. I'm turning my phone off. As soon as we end this podcast,
I'm gonna record it and send you a recording of you.
I ain't gonna answer. I ain't gonna even look at it. I ain't gonna look at it.
You gonna answer.
I ain't gonna look at it. Yeah.
Man, y'all have a good night, man. I'm gonna give y'all back y'all's evening. Go enjoy your families, your TV, whatever it is you enjoy on a Tuesday evening. Go enjoy it. Well, I appreciate y'all showing up. So peace and love.
Definitely don't be a stranger.
Pull up a seat. Why don't you lend me your ear? Why don't you? We got some things to talk about. I'm sure that you wanna hear. We picking your brain. We spreading knowledge. You are rocking with T and DJ. It's the vibes and the logic.